Sometimes I force myself awake right before it goes off, only to hear it from the beginning. Statistically, sound of an alarm is the second most hated noise people tolerate. It's ahead of a neighbor drilling the wall or a neighbor drilling a hole, but still behind the voice of a spouse after 5 years of marriage. For the last year, I've been living the same day over and over, and before that, well, my schedule was decided for me. And before that, well, I don't like to talk about before that. Before that doesn't particularly exist. So no, I don't particularly mind the alarm clock. It's a nagging, constant annoyance. Gives me some routine, some structure, a means to know when one day starts and the next begins. Much like my other nagging annoyance.
My apartment doesn't have a leaking roof, but it doesn't have a lock either. Small problems like that didn't matter when the world wasn't so materialistic, but I guess everyone's changed. Have I? I don't know. Maybe from what I have, maybe from who has me. But fundamentally, no. I like to believe I've always been one tough son of a bitch. Sorry, I'm one tough son of a bitch. Maybe that's the issue. I'm not one to mope though. Wave a fist at the clouds and yell needlessly. Now that's wasteful. Not too long ago, people called me a workaholic, whatever the fuck that means. But there are far better poisons to pick from. They say addictions dull the senses. They're wrong.
Morning.
Is it?
Did you sleep here again?
It's cozy.
I told you that you could crash with me. I keep asking, but you never come.
I never complained. Plus, don't you have just one bed?
There's always room on my floor. Are the phone lines down again?
Yes, I forgot to mention.
Has someone said something yet? Or, because how long has it been?
I forgot to mention that they're out only for us.
Deshpande!
What do you want me to do, Jagriti? Take a loan? I already used the baker's money to pay off the rent. You want to keep a lease or you want to keep the phone running?
I thought you lost Sunita.
Ever been married, Jagriti?
You know I haven't.
You've never been divorced either.
This again.
Just lay off her, okay? You can't go running with a begging bowl behind your ex-wife every time you're a little tight on money. She doesn't really owe us anything.
Look, I'm in this with you, whether we've got money in our pockets or not. But we can never get a case again if the fucking phone doesn't work. You got lucky. I'd say mid-30s, single, rich, definitely. Or maybe she was on the way to the circus.
She looks hot. Can I smoke in here?
No.
Go ahead. No. I never thought I'd be in this situation. Seeing you. Last option.
Sorry about that. Maybe, ma'am, we can get to the point. See how we can help you.
There's no helping me, miss.
Detective Johar, Jagriti Johar. This is my partner, Mehbooba Deshpande.
Just Deshpande will suffice.
Now, assuming you saw the sign outside, have you got a case for us?
I think my husband is having an affair.
Bastard. Spousal tracking is a pretty common thing for us to do. I'd appreciate it if you could give a few more details about your husband. You know, description of what he looks like.
Would a picture work?
That would be ideal, yes.
Especially if you're in it. How about a poster?
Seems familiar.
Your husband is Gaurav Kamboj, newly elected Mayor Gaurav Kamboj.
Famously single, Gaurav Kamboj. His manager convinced him that lying about his marital status would see a boost with women voters.
I did vote for him.
But he's in office now. What is he? Method acting? Still in character?
We haven't had an honest conversation in months. That's why I need to know. I need to be sure.
What made you suspect him?
He's never around. He's always making excuses. Always has an alibi. It's like he's well prepared.
I see.
Do we have a deal?
You could give us a second, could you?
Don't even think about it.
Only because I'm calm and level-headed now.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, why don't you flirt with someone, then I'll tell you.
Look, Jagriti, this is a high-stakes case. It's the mayor, for God's sake.
Who lied about being married?
How do we know she's for sure? It's not even laminated.
I need the money, Deshpande.
Oh, so now you care about the money.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, Jagriti, is this about keeping the lease or is this about getting your name in the newspaper or busting the mayor over some booty call?
What does it matter if it does both?
Take this as initial payment and the other half after the job's done.
You got lucky.
You can use this for me.
Was this a while back?
Yeah, 5 days ago. I was in Bombay.
So, Gaurav Kamboj, what do we know about him?
He's 24 years old. He's recently elected mayor of Farzanabad and he defeated his opponent Uday Sambarwal in the elections last month.
Used a campaign of corruption allegations against his opponent's father to destroy his image.
I don't think his politics has got much to do with this.
His politics kept your marriage a public secret.
It's crucial that we examine all aspects of the situation clearly. I mean, people don't always turn out to be what they seem.
Fine.
Which brings us to
That damn guitar.
Ukulele.
he's mute. I guess a silent politician can tell no lies.
He's not mute. He took this public vow of silence that has extended into his personal life.
I mean, first time I've heard someone complain about a man shutting up.
He hasn't exactly shut up, has he? He just
Talks with that thing now.
I thought it was an election gimmick.
So did I. But he's still keeping up with it, even privately.
What's his schedule like?
It keeps changing. He's in and out of meetings all day.
With?
Bureaucrats, staff, media houses, politicians, the whole fucking city.
It's not going to be easy following him. Surveillance is already hard on the capital than in the lower districts. On top of that, he's literally the mayor.
I know for a fact that his security detail is let out every night between 1 and 3 a.m. His personal time.
That's a start.
It's a kernel, but it's all I've got.
Looks like we're going to the capital. Never been to the capital before?
My parents would come here to learn.
Never really got a chance. And after that, I didn't really want to. Unless there was something worth coming for.
Guess you got your wish now.
Anyways, Mrs. Kambod said that Gaurav will be at lunch right now, which means that security will be like...
Can't get started on that yet. That's something we gotta do.
What?
We've got a meeting.
Who's talking to me right now? This is probably the biggest case we've ever gotten, and you're concerned about a meeting.
Don't be distracted by 2 stacks of cash, Javedi. The case is solid, but we still need real funding.
Wait, so you're going to meet her?
We gotta do all we can to keep an office.
Doctor, if Arzanabad General cannot continue to make donations to the LDC fund, doesn't that deal a huge impact to the city?
Please don't infer anything from my reaction to the reports. It's always this grim.
I suppose the economy is hurting everyone nowadays.
Water?
So, back to my question on the lower district caretaking fund.
Nothing will change, for all intents and purposes. I will personally make up for the difference if the hospital can't meet the donation target.
If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to finish the rest of your interview off. We assumed you'd be free since you reached out to us.
I thought so too, but running a hospital does come with its surprises. Yeah,
Dr. Bandari, your lunch is here.
that's great, Niharika, but I'm in a meeting right now.
Also, you have two visitors.
Can't it wait?
I asked them to make an appointment, but they refused to leave. One of them claims to be your ex-wife.
Been a while since you visited or called.
Hi, I'm Jagrati.
Sunita, nice to finally put a face to the name.
Likewise. You must be really busy managing an entire hospital.
Well, it's not just this building, I'm afraid. It's private practitioners, caretakers, nurses, most people in the city. They work for us, some way or the other.
You must be really stressed out managing all those people.
Well, it is a lot, but I love helping people, which is why I'm here. So, what brings you to the capital, Jagrati?
Oh, okay, so we're tracking down this.
We're out of money. I'm sorry to have come to you like this, but I know it's a tough time for everybody.
Are your cases not bringing you enough?
We're not getting enough of them.
Oh, that's strange. You used to be up to your neck in cases when you were in the force.
Yeah, I was a cop, like my dad.
And now you're going beyond what the police can do for people. Shouldn't you be compensated for that?
Jagrati, can you just... Look, I don't like coming to you, okay? But you said you'd support us for a small time, just till we get back on our feet.
10 years you've known me. You only ever come to me when you need money. Do you even know me at all?
That's not true.
Sure.
Sunita, if you can't support us, just tell me. Don't make me beg.
Beg? Meb, I wanted you back. I did the begging.
Not the guilt thing.
Just... Your work, your hours.
You know, I had to do it. You know why?
But it destroyed me. And it destroyed your career. Shut up. Look, if the work isn't coming in, if the cases aren't enough, then what was the point of this?
I can't just give this up.
I don't want to give up on you.
Give us our rent and power back for another month. And then, if this flops, then we can talk. Properly.
That's all I ask. Mehbooba, wait. I had this made for our anniversary. It was delivered a week after you left.
Oh. That's sweet.
I'd like you to keep it.
Sunita, come on.
It's not a gift. It was. I want you to keep it for my sake, not yours. I don't want to look at it anymore.
My hair does look pretty bad in it.
I don't want to keep it unless it's my future. Unless it's more than a memory.
I understand.
Think about what I said, and when you've made a decision, you can give it back.
So, what now?
Let's go find us some air.
Now, time for his evening stroll. His me time.
This is leading nowhere. Man, we can't afford to live in this capital anymore. Our train leaves in 2 hours. The first thing we're doing when we're getting back is calling his wife and closing this case.
We gotta be missing something. He can't possibly miss.
There's nothing to miss, Jagrati. This happens all the time in infidelity cases. One spouse doubts the other, everything checks out, and they keep following the same busy, boring routine
Until he rifles through the bushes.
Put that thing away. Please.
I know that man.
What? Who is he?
He worked with my father.
Odd choice for a mistress for Gaurav.
The case over there. Does it have it all? How about you check my luggage and I check yours?
He's a judge of the capital circuit.
That's Kartik Agarwal.
What?
Yeah, that's him.
What are they doing?
It's fucking with me, right?
What?
What the fuck is Kamboj doing? Anti-corruption my ass, that idiot.
Easy.
Consider that a professional courtesy. You won't get another. I think we've heard enough from you, Kamboj.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
So, what are we gonna tell Mrs. Kamboj right now?
What are we gonna tell Mrs. Kamboj? And I need to tell Mrs. Kamboj. It's over.
Did you just see what I saw right now?
Jagriti. She hired us to see if he was boinking some secretary in his spare time, not figure out his extracurricular activities, okay?
But aren't you curious? Not even a little bit. Like, what's in that suitcase?
We're not cops, Stuart. It's not our job. It's time to drop the case.
You know we were not gonna get any case for a long while, right?
We'll see about that when we can.
Okay, fine. Will you at least let me take over when we meet her tomorrow?
You've never been good at closing cases.
That's because you never let me be.
Okay, just have something to say, okay? Don't just
I
talk.
do have something to say, okay?
Okay, fine.
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 So, do you have an update? Yes, we are happy to tell you that
Your husband's cheating on you.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, anyway.
I've just always assumed, and the confirmation is just shocking. Do you have a photo?
Well, we considered it, but we thought it would be inappropriate to show you the situations your husband was in.
Do you have a name?
See, that's what today's meeting is about, Mrs. Kamboj. The investigation needs to continue.
You want money? You want more of my money?
Well, we are putting in overtime hours and staying at the capital isn't exactly cheap, so... But we'll start surveillance on all of them.
All?
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to keep up with two people?
Well, it seems he's with two people other than you at one given time. Yeah. It's been like 10 minutes.
Well,
I was quick on my feet.
Jagriti, what are we gonna do now?
We need to get to the bottom of this case, Deshpande. We need to find out what's in it. Why is the mayor hanging out with the judge after us?
Is this because you know him?
Who?
What are you fucking owl? Kartik Agarwal. You said you know him. Who is he?
I told you.
Okay, tell me more.
Do you think I'm lying?
How did he know your dad? Your dad, the dentist. If you're going to lie to a client's face and drag me into your personal vendetta, please do me the huge, gigantic favor of coming clean with your entire story.
Kartik Agarwal's not a great man.
Yeah, no shit. But if you were on the lookout for not so great people, half the city would be on our radar.
I mean, half the lower district.
Do not twist my words.
My parents were not so great people too. And when they got sick, Kartik Agarwal was with them. Often. Very often. And how he's dealing with the mayor who's supposed to be above all this. I thought the city was changing. I thought people were changing.
People don't change. Why are we here?
Because he's sitting upstairs.
I'm here! What the fuck? What the sneak up on you?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What did I do? You're the one. Okay, shh.
I didn't do anything. I didn't even sneak up on you.
What the fuck are you wearing?
You asked me to wear gloves.
Yeah, for your fingerprints. I asked you to wear gloves for. You're wearing fingerless fucking gloves.
How was I supposed to know all this?
I don't know. Your fucking degree in forensic science.
It's not like we're stealing anything. We're just breaking into his house. Big deal.
You're breaking into a judge's house.
It's not going to be a problem if he doesn't wake up. Okay? Come on.
Why don't we just look for a spare key?
You're distracting me.
I'm just saying, statistically, it's more likely that he has a spare.
you're looking for?
Not exactly.
Kamboj really sent amateurs after me. That reeks of desperation, man.
Kamboj! What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Jagriti Johar. You've all grown up.
Shut the fuck up.
That's no way to talk, young lady. But then again, mommy and daddy wouldn't be around to teach you, would they?
Jagriti.
I'm sorry about that. Wow. That hurt.
He's dead. Sorry. Okay. Come here, stay with me. Shh! It's okay. Come here, look at me. It's fine, don't look at me. It's alright.
I didn't mean to kill him.
I know. And that's not gonna matter in the court of law, but I know. Sometimes that's all that matters. You know, in prison. Maybe you didn't kill him. He's dead, but I don't think the punch is what killed him. Okay. We don't have a lot of time. That suitcase is empty.
Yeah, the contents are in the fridge, by the way.
The fridge? Oh, fuck me.
That's what I said.
Before or after you threw up in the sink?
Shut up.
What? I saw it.
No,
smelled
it's not you, just that.
Silent alarm.
You must have hit it when you woke up. Fuck!
You must have switched this on.
Oh, fucking hell. Ugh.
The cops are coming. Lock the door. Lock the door.
Oh, yeah, let me do that.
Quickly, help me take the body.
Are we taking him with us? Are you serious?
No, we'll just leave it somewhere over here. We can't take the body. They'll take more evidence from the place then.
God.
Fuck.
Oh my god. They'll catch us on day. Oh god. Deshpande.
They're here.
What are we gonna do?
Okay. 3, 2, what?
Do you think they'll buy it?
Hopefully.
And it'll buy us more time. Come, come, come.
Step aside. Why didn't you just look for the spare key?
The alarm was ringing.
तो पूरी रात बजेगा ना?
पूरी रात बजने नहीं दे सकते ना. This is Kartik Agarwal's house.
Fuck, you're right.
I know that voice. Shumona and Shantanu Dasgupta. Born in the same hospital at the same time. Adopted by the same foster home.
Well, 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 Your Honor.
The kitchen. There's something wrong with the kitchen. You have to come see. Please, just
I'm not going to the kitchen.
Shumona, please come to the kitchen.
Shantanu, I told you, I don't have my epinephrine.
There aren't any nuts.
It's not about the fucking nuts. They're in things.
What types of things?
Types of chocolates, nuts, oils, desserts.
That's chocolates again. You said chocolates already. Please just come to the kitchen.
I check the bedroom, you check the kitchen. That's what we decided
Despite
on.
my lactose intolerance,
उसके लिए दूध पीना पड़ता है.
milk is in things also.
Nut particles are in the fucking air.
Shumona, please just come to the kitchen. I promise there aren't any nuts. But I didn't check the legs.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. They didn't see us. I think. I'm pretty sure anyway. Agarwal is on his way to the corner. They'll run some tests on him and find out what killed him. Who, though, is a different question. Or how. Or why. Sorry, I should probably slow down. No. You know what? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Are you ready to order? Is that just for you? How do you have an appetite after what you just... Gives you a new appreciation for real food, I think.
It could have been his dinner, Mehbooba, his dinner.
I saw the fridge.
I can't go out like that. I'm vegan.
Something, someone, killed him. He was probably poisoned long before we even met him. What now?
Maybe we could split a cookie.
The case, Jagati.
The case closed, Mehbooba. Kamboj isn't faithful to his job, but he probably is to his wife. Plus, Agarwal's dead, so...
That's it? What happened to your truth? To your determination? To the connection to the parents, etc., etc.?
You don't have to say etc. twice.
It doesn't matter. I do a lot of things I don't need to do.
Like what?
I don't know. Waking up every day, day drinking. One explains the other.
This seems pretty fun.
Yeah, and it's all for me.
You haven't had a sip since last night.
I was saving it up. Give it to me. Give it to me.
This is why you won the case. Suddenly, this isn't enough, is it?
You can never have enough of a good thing.
So that's the thing, you get off on it. The breaking and entering, the body parts, someone dead. You're on a high.
That's ridiculous, Jagrati. That's completely ridiculous. If I wanted to get high, I would do crack.
You're starting to feel important for the first time, aren't you?
Okay, if you're done psychoanalyzing me, which is what this is, I know the mayor just handed severed body parts to a local cannibal who ate them up and then died.
And you want to find out why that happened. You won't sleep well until you do, will you?
Yes.
Because you've been dependent on this for years and suddenly it isn't hitting the same anymore, is it?
No.
It's about this. It's an allegory. It's a metaphor. This is the subject you like. This is the subject you want to talk. The body parts in the fridge. That's all guy from genetics. That's not who you want to talk.
Guy?
I'm pretty sure I saw nuts in the fridge.
This is okay? This isn't going to kill me?
That way, only one of us dies.
Do you think there were others?
There were different body parts, but one corpse. Cut precisely. Almost surgically.
Assuming Kamboj knew what was in the suitcase, he knows that Agarwal is a cannibal. I mean, Agarwal picked up the suitcase as if they've done this before. Maybe he just ended up with a bad product this time around.
Seems like a pretty simple story to me. The end.
But why? And why kill that guy in the suitcase?
As long as he wasn't cheating on Mrs. Kamboj with him, we don't need to know. The end.
Jagrati, you seriously can't ask me to drop this case after you lied our way into this mess.
I thought Kartik Agarwal was a colleague of my parents, so I thought that there's something to learn and something about them, but there was something to learn, but it's about him. You just get off of it. That's not important.
Isn't it the right thing to do? To investigate a murder?
Murder, cannibals in a suitcase full of body parts? Yeah, that's way too different and dangerous, Mehbooba, from investigating a cheating husband and like getting a false insurance claim.
You mean above our pay grade?
It's dangerous.
I don't care. We shouldn't care.
We're not cops, Mehbooba.
I know that. Don't you think I know that?
It isn't worth dying to get what you want. Anyways, I should go home now, Mehbooba. And I'll call Mrs. Kamboj, apologize to her and close the case. You should go home too. Deshpande?
Lost my umbrella.
Do you have the locket?
I think I'll hold on to it for a bit.
Oh, I thought you came to return it. Terrible habit.
Don't know, terrible habit. This is my buddy.
You can't talk to your buddy now, can you? So just talk to me instead.
I didn't come here to talk.
Sure you did. What's up with you and what's her name?
What's her name?
Jagrati.
Jagrati? Jagrati is not what's her name. There is no what's her name.
Oh, I thought you guys were.
God, no. Strictly professional.
I see.
What happened to the Queenie?
The Queenie?
The queen size bed.
Oh, do you need more space?
No, I just thought you gave it away or something.
Well, there's no need for it now.
I missed you. Don't want you to think I didn't.
What made you think that?
I said I wasn't coming back. You thought I wasn't coming back. And I never did.
I don't blame you.
I did. But somehow I don't regret it either.
I know that. But I kept the Queenie anyway.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah. I'm glad you stopped by. Are you?
I am.
Should I get that mattress out of storage then?
I think that's a little premature, so.
Yeah, I get it. Sorry.
That's okay. I thought about it too. I should get going.
Yeah, but my building has a great breakfast service.
I'm not that hungry. Thank you.
They were 24/7 bar.
So, 2437? That's your pin? You haven't changed it? Okay. Okay, I'll see you.
Hi, Jagrati Johar.
Hello?
I'm sorry to disturb you this time of night, but you need to come with me.
Wait. What is this about?
I can't tell you that. Otherwise, I would have asked to come inside, but I not.
Am I under arrest for something?
You know I'm a cop.
Ta-da.
What?
The Irzanabad Detective Agency, I'm half of it.
Right. Private Dick. Mitesh Pandey.
Yeah. So, can you tell me what's going on?
Unfortunately, no. But there is someone who would like to introduce themselves to you. I said there is someone who would like to introduce themselves to you.
Wait, do I want someone or do I want to introduce?
You need a cue within the fucking queue.
Aren't you supposed to be on the last word so that I hear what she says?
That actually does make a little bit of sense.
Fuck this.
अबे मदद कर साले
Where am I? Shh now. Don't get ahead of yourself, please. First of all, thank you very much for coming here. I won't hide the fact that I've been looking forward to meeting you for a long time now. I don't have much of a choice. What happened to her? We found her like this. Bullshit, what'd you do?
Keep your voice down.
Please do not interrupt our guest and myself, Shantanu. We found her at a breakfast bar in the capital, Jagrati. She was quite inebriated and passed out before the two of you even got here. That is the truth.
And where's here?
We're back in the lower districts, which is home for you and me, but not so much for your friend here.
Do I know you?
My name is Urvashi Pandey, and I've brought you here to present a proposition to you.
Urvashi.
Hey, take it easy. Abey, watch your tone.
Should I shut it up?
Let us talk, please. Shramana?
Urvashi Pandey? You're UP?
Name seems familiar to you. Heard of it before?
Yes. On a map?
Funny. How about in your family's personal documents?
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't play coy with me, Jagrati. We're all on the same page here.
I disagree.
And why would that be?
My friend and I were kidnapped and now we're sitting tied to our chairs in this dark room with a gangster on the sofa.
You can have the sofa if you want. No? Very well then. Release them, Shramana.
Ma'am?
Don't make me repeat myself, please. Sore throat. The five of us are sitting in an underground storage warehouse on the 8X Subalter Road in the 3rd Division of the Lower District. We're next to that old Patalpur dhaba that's more famous for its weed than its thalis. Nonetheless, both of those are funded by my operation. Directly above us is a car wash that's been a front for money laundering ever since its inception 34 years ago. All the families in this neighborhood are acutely aware of this fact, but they will do or say nothing to change it because they know that that car wash is the only reason why they were able to send their children to school past the 5th grade. Much like your parents did with you when they worked for me.
What do you want from me, from us, Miss Pandey?
How much do you know about your parents, Jagrati?
Is this what you wanted to talk about?
Truthfully, no. But when a description of your apartment was provided to me, I couldn't help but wonder why you chose to keep the legacy of your parents in a dusty old corner.
That's private property, Miss Pandey.
Does Miss Deshpande know what your parents do for a living?
That's not exactly conversation worthy.
That's okay. I don't do what I do for public approval either.
I've always been very thankful for you, ma'am.
Shut up, cunt.
I didn't mean
What
to...
I was hoping you would understand, Jagrati, is the necessity of my work. Arzanabad is not a city. It's a parasite, one that's designed to leech off of us, our finances, our hopes, our lives. All of this only to serve a mere few. The rest of us exist only so that they may feed off of us.
You what? You think you can save these people?
All I'm trying to do is help you take from those who have more than enough to share. Your parents helped me enforce my vision for this place we call our home. The home that eats away at us.
I can't be proud of what they did.
You and half the city wouldn't be where it is without me.
Boss?
I'm sorry. That was aggressive. All I'm saying is that you and everyone else in Arzanabad is in the same predicament. But maybe it needn't be a predicament at all.
What's the catch?
There's no catch. If my information is correct, you and Miss Deshpande will be killed in a few hours at the hands of Mayor Gaurav Kamboj.
Sir, the preparations for tonight are all ready.
Hey, you! You're finally awake. Let's walk.
Would you like us to walk ahead of you?
There's no need. I remember everything. Thank you.
Since you already know so much about my past, Urushi, how did you lose your eyesight? A former mayor of the city gouged my eyes out with a hot poker stick. Cost of doing business, ladies. Let's keep moving.
Deshpande?
Das Gupta? Seems like neither of us are doing police work anymore.
I moonlight for Miss Pandey. Only one of us was sacked.
The sheet, Shamana.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Khadagwasla, the baker. He was my accountant. I liked him.
I thought he was a baker.
Well, he moonlit for me as my accountant. I liked him as my accountant.
Did you ever try his walnut brownies? He also.
I don't care about his walnut brownies. He was my accountant and he was found dead in my backyard.
How long has it been?
About a day. The police who work for me have been absolutely useless.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
What do you two make of this?
Slit throat. Seems to be a pretty easy cause of death.
Yeah. Except it isn't.
What do you mean?
The slit has been done post-mortem. You see this blood clotting? That's the reason. Hasn't been done to kill him.
What sense does that make? Why would the killer leave behind more evidence after the job's already done?
We need to find the real cause of death. We need to get some blood work done.
We'll get it done by the lab, but I have a feeling the results will be the same as Agarwal's.
Penchod!
What does the New Year's party have to do with this?
Everything!
Urvashi believes that Gaurav Kamboj is responsible for all the murders.
I don't believe, I know.
Why? Is he that serious about that anti-corruption thing?
Kamboj works for us.
What? He was supposed to anyway. But now, for the last 2 weeks, people close to me have been turning up dead. Politicians that work for me, journalists that cover me positively, my fucking accountant. And now, he's gonna kill more of them at this party. He's inviting us to our deaths.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the deaths that happened earlier? She said someone named Agarwal.
My most trusted enforcer, Kartik Agarwal, poisoned in his own home.
And how do you know Kamboj did it?
At first, he was in on it. He claimed, and we believed him, that the corpses were delivered right to his residence. Once this was a repeated occurrence, we set up a system of transportation to have the corpses disposed. Agarwal would handle this. On the night he died, there were signs of a forced entry into Kartik's flat. And just like our victim here, signs of a post-mortem injury. If our blood work comes back the way we think it will, It's quite certain they were poisoned the same way.
I see. So he's clearly hinting that he's going to strike again at the party.
Either him directly or his lackeys.
Kartik Agarwal had something in his house. Something really important. And Kamboj took it when he killed him.
It's a package. One that was addressed to me. The key to all of this. And if Kamboj has his way with it, it'll all fall apart. Find Kamboj and the package, detectives. Try and prevent as much bloodshed at this nightmare of a party as you can. Or the poor and defenseless of this city will be a lot more of both those things.
We should probably head back to the office. Regroup and start working.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Our people are already there, tearing up the place. You understand, I'm sure.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Out of my way! Out of my way!
This?
Look in the box! Look in the box!
What are we looking for? Wait, why are you worried? Why am I worried? What are we looking for?
That packet at Kartik Agarwal's house.
The packet Urvashi Pandey was talking about?
I took it.
What?
It was right there in front of me, in the cupboard. I thought it'd be helpful for the case, so I got it with me, and I kept it somewhere here.
So you just pick up anything that's helpful for the case, right?
Of course, and I kept it here. It was here.
No, it's not.
Now it's gone. It's okay, we'll fix. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have told you. I was going to tell you.
Were you actually going to?
Eventually. I didn't know you would get involved in all of this.
What was in the parcel, Mehbooba?
I didn't open it.
You steal a fucking packet and you don't open.
It's considered rude to open someone else's packages, by the way. Polite fucking society.
We broke into his house, Mehbooba. You draw the line at fucking parcel.
Fine, I'm sorry. I am. What are you gonna tell Mrs. Kamboj? Poor Mrs. Kamboj, she still thinks we're tracking down Gaurav Kamboj's sleepover friends. 2 of them, by the way. Thank you.
Poor Mrs. Kamboj. What are you on, Deshpande? Fuck Mrs. Kamboj. We need to get out of here. They're all gonna be after us and you're worried about Mrs. Kamboj.
Sunita's here though. I can't just.
So now you think of Sunita. How convenient. You do realize one thing. Sunita wants you alive, Deshpande, not dead. Sunita, of course.
People are going to die at that party.
Let me correct you right there, Deshpande. Criminals are going to die.
We have the opportunity to do something about it.
You want to risk your life and save those criminals? Or people who work with Urvashi Pandey? You go ahead. But I'm out of here. I can't.
Your parents worked with her too.
I don't want
And
to talk
you were
about
orphaned because of it. Because of their mistakes. People are going to die that night too. Families will be ruined because we didn't do anything. We stepped back.
I want to help, but I'm afraid, Mehbooba.
Me too.
You have a family to go back to. You have Sunita.
I became a cop because of my dad. He was a cop too. Good one at that. So good that he made an enemy out of some lowlife of the other, and he died in a shootout. I was just 16. They never found out who did it. And I didn't have someone to blame. So I blamed him. Why did he have to go out that night? Why did he have to get involved with all of this? I didn't help. It didn't matter. So when I could, I joined the force. I became a cop. And all of my time there, and even here, it's all been for him. I constantly feel like I'm just chasing ghosts. Always one step behind, just there in time to look a family in their eyes and tell them that someone they loved has died. Never fast enough to catch the fucker who did it. I have a chance now. I can't just pass it up.
I can't let you do it.
Please just...
I can't let you do it alone.
So, what's the plan?
Throw the people here are working with the mob, another third are just plain rich.
The last third?
Probably both.
So, what about the packet?
Shanzur has seen us but not pushed away yet,
So, they don't have it.
More importantly, they don't know we ever had it.
Someone does though. And they took it from your desk before they got it to the office.
Kambosh?
Doesn't matter, we need to find them.
Mehbooba! Just give me a minute.
I'll go look at the party.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
What do you mean, silly? I was invited. You know, those lower district funds come with some perks.
You can't be here. Just go home.
What happened?
Something dangerous is about to happen. Just leave. Go home. Or better yet, go to the hospital. Somewhere public.
Mehbooba, I'm not going anywhere.
Sahita, please, just...
You've come with Jagrati.
What? It's nothing like that. We're on a case, Sunita.
Listen, just go, okay? I can't deal with this anymore, especially after last night.
Sunita, look.
Mehbooba! I need you to see this.
for me for after the party. I'll explain everything. Everything will be clear. What is it?
I found someone.
Pedro, anything else?
No, they just gave us his location. Apparently, Shantanu found him.
Avyakt Khanna, attorney at law.
Mob lawyer, I'm guessing. Or at least someone that works for the Rishi. He bled to death.
What he was poisoned to?
No. This injury isn't post-mortem, it's anti. They chopped his hand off, then he was alive.
Oh God.
Gaurav Kamboj must have done it when that announcer was talking. Or at least right before it.
These are Islamabad police issues. I still have mine.
The killer could have just as easily cut his wrist. Why did he chop his hand? No, the killer went out of his way to do this. Is it a message?
Hand of a lawyer. One hand missing, one here. It's making it pretty obvious, isn't it?
What?
A lawyer's hand is in his coat. If one of law's hand is in the court, then the other is in.
What's the emergency?
How did you find us so quickly?
The pager has a GPS.
You're the next target.
What? Are you sure?
It's our only lead.
But Kamboj is still on stage.
So then maybe we got someone else to do it. I don't know.
Are you so sure it's me then?
It was a riddle. Avyakt Khanna's body, it led us here.
Where exactly?
The next target is a cop, so we paged you.
But I'm not the only cop here.
Deshpande, I think I found her. Should I use the pager?
No, Joy, don't.
She needs to know. Lord.
Oh, fuck. Postmortem or anti?
I don't actually know. I think she was unconscious.
He could have just bashed her head in when she was alive and awake. We went the extra mile.
Or maybe she did that.
What?
Yeah. She had this EpiPen's empty.
Okay, so?
No, in the sense that she had a reaction and she tried to use it, but instead she just injected air into her veins.
What does that do?
In large doses, it's really fatal, but for her, it probably just made her drowsy, at the most conscious.
And then he bashed her head in.
But it's really hard to tamper with these. It's impossible. She had a reaction to something. Probably something she ate.
Something with nuts. I'm looking right at it.
Oh. Keep me to release me to break me. What am I?
Promise.
An empty promise. Where's the son of a bitch? Well, hello, Mr. Mayor.
Not yet, you piece of shit. Getting to you was pretty easy. We just graffitied the wall outside so that we could distract security.
What?
I think he wants his.
Fuck's sake, you were gonna yell when we found you. Fuck it. You know what? Sure.
We're detectives, Mr. Mayor, and we know about the serial killer. 2 people have been killed at your party, Mr. Kamboj. But you probably already knew that.
If you've had enough of your niceties, you better start singing like a canary or I'm gonna break your fucking wings.
What was that about?
What? Good cop, bad cop.
Why do you get to be bad cop? We never agreed to good cop, bad cop.
I thought it was obvious. What are you gonna do, huh? Tap him in your lab coat? Please.
Hey, fuck you, man. I want to break a fucking finger.
Please.
Urvashi Pandey! There, I said it. Happy?
What about her?
She's the serial killer.
All the victims have been her own people.
Her own people, yes, I know. Why do you think that is?
Someone's trying to clean up Arzanabad.
You can't clean up Arzanabad. Not even a genie can clean up Arzanabad. It's like a swamp. You can only replace 1 liter of mud with another set of mud. I don't know, I'm bad with metaphors.
No, we get it.
Why would she do that? What sense does any of this make?
There was a leak. People took out more money than they should have. Before she knew, crores had been shuffled out and distributed among her associates. And she always suspected me to be the mastermind.
Why?
Bhai, mujhe kaise pata? Maybe because I'm the new guy, or maybe I looked at her funny.
She's blind.
Someone could have told her.
She's crazy. I think she can tell anyway. But she couldn't just directly come after me, especially after she just made me mayor. So then the bodies started coming week after week. And I reported all the deaths to a mob, but for some reason, they all suspected that I was doing it myself. Until the suitcase. It was the first time the pieces were cut up, and it was warm.
And you gave them to Kartik Agarwal, who ate them and died.
How do you know about Agarwal?
Your wife hired us to stalk you.
My wife?
She thought you were cheating on her.
No, I don't have a wife.
Save it, buddy. We know you just pretended to be single to swing the female vote.
No! I wish I was married. People trust a married politician way more than a single one.
Okay, wait, then. Who is this?
Why do you have that, Deshpande?
That's my mother's nurse. Wait, how does this tie in with Agarwal?
We were at his house the day he...
You? Do you have the ledger?
What ledger?
Agarwal had the ledger. It had information on everything. From all the faulty transactions to extortions to murders. It goes back decades from when to when. Everything was in it.
The ledger, that's what's in the parcel.
We live in a kingdom of crime ruled by Urvashi Pandey. And that ledger was the failsafe.
What are you gonna do if you do get it?
Cut off her funding. We can't kill Urvashi's empire, but we can cripple it.
Why not make it public?
No, you idiot! That'll spill the beans on everybody.
Oh, so you just want to save your own skin, huh?
It's not about my skin, it's half the people in the city. Nobody here has a good life without being born rich or being with Pandey.
The truth needs to come out.
You need to get real.
That was for my sister.
Who are you?
Oh wait, he's not dead yet.
Stop! He didn't kill her!
Wait, come again?
There he is, the graffiti artist.
Oh shit.
Go get help!
Get Ledger.
He's in the ambulance. Do you think he'll make it? It's hard to say right now. I'm asking for your opinion. I don't know, Mims. Come home with me. Stop thinking about all this. No. Where's Shantanu? Downstairs in custody. Mehbooba, it's not your fault. And Jagrati? Don't worry, she's in the ambulance with Kamboj. Monday might still try to go after him. I'll make sure she's with him the entire time. I've got Dr. Chatterjee taking care of the mail. Good. You need rest. I will rest. Just give me a bit of time, will you? Okay. Whatever you say. I just thought tonight something would be laid to rest. Something that's been inside me since I was 16. Since that night. I thought finally he'd be proud of me. He has no reason not to be.
Lying bitch.
That's my mother's nurse. Wait, how does this tie in with Agarwal?
One corpse, cut precisely, almost surgically. It's like she just injected air into her veins. It's really hard to wrap with it.
Private practitioners, caretakers, nurses, most people in the city, they work for us. "10 years with money."
Do you even know me at all?
you're saying do that thing, and quite frankly, I don't want to. Step away from her, Sunita. You're early, darling. You're not quite finished yet. Step away. I'm warning you. I'd planned for you to stop by the hospital first. Why didn't you? Shantanu's pager. I picked it up after the party. Jagati still has those. Clever. What have you? Oh my god, what have you done to her? Not quite. Not just yet. We're not quite finished yet. I was gonna mail them to you. One for every year we've spent together. Why? What why? Why did you kill all those people? When did you become this? Are you interrogating me, Mebs? Am I one of your cases? Are you trying to find a motive? You're not supposed to have a motive! You always got everything you wanted! Money, fame, intellect. I loved you! I loved you. Stay where you are. Page 111. Fine. It's a page of hits. Assassinations of high-profile targets. It's not true. You made it up. Christmas Eve, 10 years ago. Date checks out, doesn't it? Still one of your cases, Mehbooba? Shut the fuck up! A high-profile assassination. Sita. Of a high-profile target. I swear to God. Nikhil and Ritika Johar. Stop. Murdered. I'll empty this clip in your head! Shut up! Did you know? Oh. You both knew what her parents were up to. What's the difference now? Fuck you! We're telling you the truth. I can't let this go, Sunita. This stops here. And are you gonna stop people like her as well? It's not her fault. Please. Your father's murder paid for her college education. She didn't know! But don't you feel that rage, Mebs? The ones that's been growing inside of you. You finally have someone to direct it towards. I gave you this. Don't step any closer. I felt that rage too, Mebs, at the city and at people like her for taking away us. Stay away, Sunita. Or what? It's okay, my love. I knew you wouldn't be able to do it.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Are you okay? Sorry.
You got lucky.
So, what next? Well, a semi-mute politician once said Arzanabad can't be cleaned. We can only get little wins here and there. But as little wins go, Sunita Bhandari was a pretty massive fucking city-shaking win. Her assets were seized by the city, so that's another win for the government, I guess. Speaking of which, his party nominated another member as his interim successor, who chose a different instrument to continue his legacy. Much more subtle in my opinion, unlike what we did with the ledger. Gave a copy to the media, and one to the cops, and a lot to, like, regular people. Better safe than sorry. And what about us? Well, my lack of a pinky is healing well enough. I don't think I'll play the guitar the same ever again though. There goes my political career. And Mehbooba Deshpande? Well, she...
7 cases today. Are you still writing in that thing?
Nope. Just 7?
Yeah, I guess fame is a fleeting thing after all.
So, what are they about?
Insurance scams. There's robbery of a car horn. Robbery of a suitcase, not touching that shit. Marital problems, stalking request, and missing cat.
Missing cat?
Missing cat. After this, do you want to get some dinner?
You have dinner now? God, you're a changed woman.
At my place?
You have a place?
Got a lock and everything.
Look at you moving up in the world, Mehbooba Deshpande.
Well, it was possible for me. Maybe there's some hope for Arzanabad after all.
Let's go find ourselves a missing cat. Like a roller coaster.
You guys part ways.
This is the state of my crowd. I've just delivered a whole ass monologue.
कानून के हाथ बस लंबे नहीं होते, ठीक है? मोटे भी होते हैं, बड़े लाल हाथ हैं.
बड़े लाल. Shimona, you have to come to the kitchen.
Playing Mayor.
That guy's wearing the same dress as me.
Almost. Start playing.
Please, Shumana, I promise you, there aren't any nuts. Please come to the chicken. The fuck's it?
रुखसत हुए दुनिया से, लेकिन हमसे दूर नहीं है. हम जब
याद करते हैं उनका हाथ अपने कंधों पर पाते हैं.
Just follow Keshi's hand with your eyes, okay?
That's fucked up, man. It's just like that novel, George Orwell.
George.
Used to get me at some point.
What point?
Gunpoint.
Gunpoint? Why is jumping up like you did like a...
The blood brought us together. He's inviting us to our deaths. What?
Whoa.
No, and...
Go back.
Okay, so Teshi is the boss. That's why hers is like
Really good. Come on.
yes. Now Prachit is
My husband.
She's a woman.
Just like our victim here. Signs of a post-mortem injury.
oh.
Wait.
Vikram's coming.
How?
Again, it says
Bye.
recording.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Bye.